Hello friends, let's solve question number 6 here. In triangle ABC and triangle XYZ, if angle A and angle X are acute angles such that cos A equals to cos X. So they told that angle A and angle X are acute. What is the meaning of acute? If two angles having a measurement of less than 90 degrees, then such angles are called acute angles. Also they have given that cos A equals to cos X. So then show that angle A equals to angle X. So in the solution here I have just drawn two right angle triangles, since I already told you that in trigonometry we will be going to deal only with the right angle triangles. So here angle A and angle X are acute. This is, I have written it under given part, and cos A equals to cos X. See here, the angles taken as reference are angle A in triangle ABC and angle X in triangle XYZ. So here angle A are taken as reference. So here angle to be considered is A, and here angle X is to be considered because X is taken as reference in the trigonometric ratios. Okay. So what is the formula for cos function? Adjacent side of angle A to the hypotenuse. So it can be written as AB by AC. Okay. So what is the cos X formula? It's nothing but adjacent side of angle X by hypotenuse. So it can be written as XY by XZ. AB by AC equals to XY by XZ. So in the next step what will I do? I will just assume here, let AB by AC equals to XY by XZ equals to K. I am assuming it as a constant K. Okay. Let it be constant K. So this relation I have equated with K. So what does it mean? This is equals to K and this is also equals to K. So from this what can we write? AB by AC equals to K and XY by XZ equals to K. Correct? So from this what can we write? AB equals to K into AC and XY equals to K into XZ. So this, let us put it into a box and assume it as equation 1. Okay, till now it is clear, right? So in the next step what will I do here? So when you see here, AB by AC we got and XY by XZ, this is equated with this, since as per the given condition. So what are the sides not referred here? It is BC and YZ is not referred. So what will I do? I will just take the ratio of BC by YZ. Okay. So since the two triangles are right angle triangles, can we apply Pythagoras theorem? Yes, we can apply. So by Pythagoras theorem here, so BC can be written as, how can we write BC? Since hypotenuse square equals to side square plus side square, one side is can be written as square root of hypotenuse square minus other side square. Correct? So that can be written as BC equals to square root of AC square minus AB square. AC square minus AB square. In the same way, YZ can be written as square root of XZ square minus XY square. Correct? XZ square minus XY square. Now let's simplify this. See here, since the square root is there in both numerator and denominator, I am taking here square root common for both numerator and denominator. Okay. So in the numerator, in the place of AB, can I write K into AC? Yes, since equation 1. And in the denominator, in the place of XY, can I write K into XZ? Yes, because of equation 1. Let's substitute in the place of AB as K into AC whole square. In the place of denominator also XZ square minus K into XZ whole square. Okay. So now let's simplify this. AC square minus K square AC square, because A into B whole square can be written as A square into B square divided by XZ square minus K square into XZ square. Okay. So when you see here, AC square and AC square is common. So if nothing is there, it is 1 in 1 into something. I'll get the same thing. So here what will I do? Since AC square is common, I will take AC square as common in the numerator, so that you will get 1 minus k square into brackets. Correct? So in the same thing, numerator I will take xz square as common. So xz square into 1 minus k square. Correct? So what will I do? 1 minus k square, 1 minus k square will be cancelled off. So that is equals to square root of AC square by xz square. This how can I write? I can write it as square root of AC by xz whole square. Square and root will be cancelled off. You will get AC by xz as the simplified answer. What is this equated with? See here. It is BC by YZ equals to. Correct? So here what did we got? BC by YZ. We got it as AC by XZ. So what will I do? Put this as equation. Put this as equation 2 here. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. So when you see this is, we got it from the given, right? So here what will I do is, I will send here just xy to the left hand side and AC to the right hand side. So what does it become? When the numerator goes to the left hand side, it becomes denominator, and when denominator goes to the right hand side, it becomes a numerator. Correct? So this becomes division and this becomes multiplication. So AB by xy equals to AC by xz. You can write that, right? So here write the same thing. AB by xy equals to, what can we write here? AB by xy equals to AC by xz equals to AC by xz. So what will I do? I will put this as equation 3 here. See, when you see, the right hand side is equal, AC by xz, AC by xz, and the left hand side is different. So what can we write here? From equation 2 and 3, AB by xy equals to BC by yz equals to AC by xz. Correct? So let's write the same thing here. From equation 2 and equation 3, what can we write? AB by xy equals to BC by yz equals to AC by xz. Correct? So when you see, let's see the same thing in the diagram here, the figures which we draw. We got AB by xy equals to BC by yz equals to AC by xz. It means that the corresponding sides of two triangles are proportional. Correct? So if the corresponding sides of two triangles are proportional, we have to prove that the two angles are equal. So if the corresponding sides are proportional, then we can write that triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. Correct? So this process all we did to prove that these two triangles are similar to each other. If the two triangles are similar, it means what? It means that their sides are proportional and their angles are equal, and their corresponding angles are equal. So from this we can write that angle A equals to angle X. So this is what needs to be proved, right? Hence proved. As simple as such. Clear? So let me give you a very brief explanation till now. What did I do? This is the solution. It's very easy. Okay. So here I have just written the relationship based on the given condition. After that I have just assumed it as constant k. Okay. So that I have just elaborated this and put the numerator value equals to k into AC and xy equals to k into xg. Okay. So here I have taken the other two sides of two triangles which are not referred here. See, AB and AC are referred and XY and XZ are also referred. So other two sides of each triangle, that is BC and YZ, are not referred. So I have just taken the ratio of that and I have applied Pythagoras theorem and I have proved that BC by YZ equals to, we got it as AC by XZ. So from the given condition, I have just sent the numerator to the left hand side and denominator to the right hand side, so that it becomes AB by XV equals to AC by XZ. In brackets you can write this as since given. Okay, put it as equation 3 and this as equation 2. From equation 2 and 3 you got AB by XY equals to BC by YZ equals to AC by XZ. Since the corresponding sides are proportional, in order to prove that the corresponding angles are equal, you can write that the two triangles are similar to each other. So if the two triangles are similar, then their corresponding angles are equal. Okay. So this is the solution. So I hope you like my explanation. In case you like my video, do like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thank you.